Good Monday morning, Village. So nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. I'm Christiana Gaudet. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and we are here for your 3-card weekly reading, where we will do 3 cards for the collective for the week ahead, and then single cards for those who request to look at the energies going on this week. So good to see all of you. Wherever you're watching, get those requests in. Let us see, first of all, what 3 cards do we have for the collective? And you can see I am working with the mini light seers. This was a gift actually from Peggy Lou Levens. And so let's do our 3 cards for the collective. And again, get those requests. Get those requests in. Yes, in the tin. Absolutely, Melissa. We love this deck. Hey, Peggy Lou, I see you there on Facebook. Absolutely, yes. All right, here we go. 3 cards for the collective. Justice reversed. Yeah, we got that. 7 of Swords makes sense. And the 5 of Swords. Whether we are looking at this from a personal perspective or a collective perspective, there's a lot going on, right? If we're looking at it from a personal perspective, in what way do you see things around you and within you that are out of balance, that are unfair, that are dishonest? What internal battles are you fighting? And if you're seeing this in a more collective way, where are you seeing injustice? Where are you seeing lack of integrity? And where are you seeing those battle lines being drawn? Right? The cards do not lie. We see this. The question is, what do we do with this? And I think personally, in our personal lives, we have to be in our own integrity and find our own balance. That's what we need to do. And honestly, even when we look at collective issues, that remains. If we are not within our own integrity, how do we fight the good fight? And so at the end of the day, justice, integrity, and peace is what we need to be cultivating within ourselves this week and always, right? Melissa says, love your perspective on these cards. I tend to freak out with these. Well, I mean, like, we know what's going on here, right? We can see it. But how do we handle it as individuals? By cultivating justice, integrity, and peace. There it is. That's what we got to do. Okay. Okay, good to see you. Oh, that was the Cheerios bowl was completely unintentional. I had the button too close to where I was going for my cards. I didn't mean to play that at all. If I was going to play anything, it would be this. All right. Kay, if you're having issues with YouTube, a lot of people are having issues with YouTube. I've spoken with the people at YouTube about it, and they need you to let them know what the problem is. So go to help on YouTube. It ends up being through Google, and let them know what's going on. That will help them fix it. And I'm so sorry you're having issues. Okay. Right. Jeannie, plenty to freak out about, but you can't fold up shop. Exactly. Exactly. All right. So we are going to start over on Twitch. All right. We've got a request on Twitch from Dream It Possible, a card for you for the week ahead. Well, we love this. Spending time with friends, building community, having fun, enjoying creativity. This week, it's all about community and friendship for you. We love that. Crashawty, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Would you like a card for the week ahead? And suspicious username. So good to see you. Here we go. Okay, Crash Shorty. Well, I'm in the right chat. I'm in the right chat. I got a crescent moon tattooed on my face, and the deck tin has it. Yeah, this is actually the High Priestess. Okay, so, Crash Shorty, do you want a card? Suspicious username. Here's a card for you. This is for suspicious username on Twitch. 9 of Pentacles. This week is all about creating your security, whether that is about money, whether that is about feeling comfortable in your own skin, whether that's about getting your hair did. One way or the other, this week you want to build confidence. Okay. Crash Shorty, here we go. I would indeed. Okay, happy to do so. It'll be fun if you get that High Priestess, right? But whatever you get, it'll be fun. Let's see. What do you get? Crash Shorty. Not so fun. 2 of Cups reversed. There may be this week some issues with relationships. That could be romantic, it could be family, it could be coworkers, it could be friends, but not seeing eye to eye with the people around you. Make sure you handle that in a way that is not destructive to yourself. Make sure, too, that you are grounded in good self-esteem. This whole thing could be about you not feeling good about yourself. So do what you have to do to ground yourself in good self-esteem and good relationships. All right. Over on Facebook, we've got Peggy Lou Levens, who is actually the person who gave me this deck. Peggy Lou, a card for you. Ha, it rhymed. The Magician reversed. Peggy Lou, make sure that communication is happening. There may be some situations this week where you are not feeling good about how interactions have been. Make sure there's good communication to try to remedy that. Beyond that, recognize your own skills and your own abilities to create what you need in your life this week and always. All right. Over on YouTube, we're starting with Christina R. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member. We're going to do you, your mom, and your sister. Christina, Ace of Cups. This is what I've been waiting to see for you. For those of you who have been following along, Christina, after a long and arduous educational journey, has accepted her first position with her new credentials. And it's been tough. But here we are, finally, Ace of Cups. This week will be a good week. And I think you're going to start to find your balance in all things this week. And it's going to feel good and it's going to feel loving. And so be open now to great new things coming in. All right. All right. Peggy Lou, that was the Magician reversed. All right. Let's go on over to, I have to do the sister and the mother. Sorry for the mother. Karen, who is also my good friend. Karen, 6 of Pentacles. This week it's about reciprocity. Do unto others as they do unto you. Seriously. Do not give of yourself for those who do not appreciate or reciprocate. For Karen. Now that was Karen. For Kim, Sister Kim. Ooh, this is death. But what do we know death is? Death represents a new stage in life. I know you're graduating, and I know you're looking at expanding your family. This card speaks to both these things in an incredibly positive way. So, Across the board, all three of you, really good stuff for the week. I hope one of my favorite families out west has a great week. Okay, now we're going on over to Insta. Okay, who do I see? I see Robin Renee. So good to see you. Please pull a card for my snowed in week. How many people are snowed in, and how do you feel if I say we had beach weather this weekend? Okay, Robin Renee, Queen of Swords reversed. I feel like you're in a space right now of not being sure kind of what to do, how to do it. Like you may be feeling snowed in, not just literally, but also figuratively. The key is to remember that nothing has really changed. The key to remember is that your mission remains the same. Okay. Over on Instagram, Ginny5369, so good to see you. Here's a card for you. Page of Pentacles reversed. This week, you want to think about the practical solutions you need to make your life be what you want it to be. It may be about education. It may be about how you manage money. It may be about an actual job, but there needs to be some changes in this regard. As you support your life and plan for your future, what changes can you make that will make that easier and better? All right, sticking over on Instagram for a moment. Spunky Funky Me, good to see you. Here is your card for the week ahead. Six of Pentacles, you're not the first one to get this. This week, let it be about balance and reciprocity. Yes, be kind, be generous, but do not pour out your energy for those who do not appreciate it and for those who do not reciprocate it. Simran Saluja, so good to see you. Hope you're doing great. For you, your week ahead, Simran, the Four of Cups. There are some things going on that you either don't like or don't know how to respond to. And I think it leaves you in a bit of a mood. This week, acknowledge what you're feeling and don't feel like you need to have a particular answer or response right now. Give it time. Spend time to figure out what it is you want to do. Anka K, good to see you. Thanks for being here over on Instagram. Four of Swords reversed. This will be a very busy week. In the olden days, we would have said, eat your Wheaties, take your vitamins, because this week you're going to do a lot and take care of a lot. That's a good thing. Absolutely. All right. And we're going to go back on over to Twitch for just a second. RSDSS, so great to see you. Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing great. Six of Wands reversed. RSDSS, there are ways that you're not seeing yourself as a winner. There are ways you are not feeling good about yourself or where you are and what you're doing. And so this week, your goal is to recognize what a winner you are. Not because you're going to go around and lord that over people, but because you need to be grounded in your own sense of personal success. RSDSS says, yes, it's been a while. Hope you're good too. I am, and it's great to see you. Seraphim, so great to see you. Five of Cups reversed. Seraphim, this week we recognize there's good things happening and there's not so good things happening, both. This week, try to stay positive. Try to stay focused on what is good, and that will help you get through what's not so good. RSDSS, you are very welcome. Anka K, you are very welcome, as are you, Spunky Funky Me. All right. Here we go. Trey Cameron, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. We appreciate you. And thanks for using members-only emojis. And Trey says, my mom thanks you for the reading last night on MH370. She's been watching new stuff on the new searches. It'll be so interesting if they come up with something. Yeah, I've always wondered about that one. And I've always had an opinion about that one, which was matched by the reading last night. All right. Yeah, I feel badly for those families as well. I agree, Trey. Okay, card for you. Trey Cameron. 9 of Swords reversed. We like the reversal. We like the reversal here. Trey, this week, try not to let things get to you. Try to stay positive. Try to stay optimistic. And recognize that things that you're worried about may not turn out to be as bad as you're thinking. Yeah, Trey, you and I definitely agree on that. 64, Amy Penn, good to see you. Here's a card for the week ahead. King of Wands, I love this for you. This week, 64, Amy Penn, it's about leadership, creativity, and motivation. And I think you're going to feel like you're more on your game. There's been a lot over the past few months that have made you feel not so much on top of your game, even though nothing has really changed in terms of who you are and what you do. It's just the way other people around you have been behaving. This week we see a shift, and it's a positive one, so we're glad. Melissa Grosso, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years and for using members-only emojis. Over a foot of snow here in Connecticut. A card to start the week. Yes. And Trey, I missed your mom. I'm going to do Melissa and then I'm coming back to your mom. So y'all hold me accountable. Don't let me forget that. Okay. Okay. Melissa. Page of Wands reversed. What? You don't want to go out and play in the snow? What? Page of Wands reversed. I do feel like this snowy Monday morning, you may be lacking a little bit of motivation. That's okay. But there's something deeper here. Do not let your voice be silenced. Do not let yourself feel like you are ineffective. Do not let anyone or anything make you feel small. Seriously, seriously. Danger. There is a danger here. Now I can use this. And it's not, Melissa, necessarily anything that is happening today, but this week, be aware of these things. All right, Trey's mom. This is for Trey Cameron's mother. For the week ahead, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, things are gonna move a little slowly this week, but you are getting stuff done. You know what it is you want to accomplish, and you will absolutely accomplish it. So just keep going, doing what you have to do. But the thing about this, Trey's mom, is it's not so much fun. So maybe take a break and have some fun if you can. Melissa, you are very welcome. Jeannie says, I'm Connecticut adjacent. Massachusetts also has over a foot of snow. New Beans, good to see you on Twitch. I'm great. How are you? Would you like a card to begin your week? Please let me know. Teresa, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years and for being a moderator and for using members only emojis. 20 inches in Northeast Pennsylvania. So y'all recognize these are all places I used to live and have moved away from. So this is me grateful for the decision I made in 2008. Let me just say that, where I moved from Northeast Pennsylvania. Hope you're doing great, Teresa, and hope you're safe and okay in the snow. Here's a card for the week ahead, Teresa. Ace of Swords reversed. Okay, it's a warning. It's a warning against BS that may come at you from inside you or from outside. But as soon as BS starts spewing, whether again from your own insecurities or playing old tapes inside you, or someone else saying something to you, do not listen to it. You also get this. And we know what this means. It means do not let anyone piss in your Cheerios. So be careful this week and do not yourself piss in your Cheerios. All right. Hey, Not a Pro. So good to see you over on Twitch. Would you like a card for the week ahead? New beans on Twitch. Here we go. Ace of Cups reversed. New beans, there's a way this week that you are not feeling the love. So what do we have to do to turn this right side up? It may be about mood adjustment. It may be about good self-care. It may be about having a conversation with someone that you enjoy. But one way or the other, try to find that energy of love in and around you this week. And whatever has you feeling not as good, do what you can to address that and release it. Not a Pro, here we go. Not a Pro. Six of Cups. Not a Pro. This week, you may talk to or spend time with someone you haven't seen in a while. You may have some memories come back that could be helpful or interesting. Above all else, remember who you are and have always been. Jeannie, I hadn't even thought about it, but you're right. Jeannie says, I'm the opposite, moved from Florida to Massachusetts. Weather aside, still think it's worth it. Oh, it was totally worth it for you. It was the right thing for you to do. I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Yes. All right. Laughing Cap, good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Here's a card for you. Seven of Pentacles. This week is about work. And you may not even feel like you're getting results for the work you're doing. But do the work anyway and focus on the end results that you're looking for. Karen Hendershot, so great to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. 10 of Cups reversed. Karen, this week, there is something about recognizing a reality, which is that you don't have the sorts of loving relationships in your life that you deserve and want, but not being angry or hurt or depressed about this. Instead, releasing those who don't treat you right and being open to meeting those who will. And I mean, you can't do that all in 1 week, but that's the general thrust going forward. Audrey, I did not know this about you. Audrey, you grew up in Massachusetts and eventually ended up here in Florida. Makes sense. All right. Over on Twitch, we have Sprite PNG. You are up next. All right. Sprite PNG on Twitch. Thanks for the teddy bear. King of Pentacles, Sprite, this should be a good week for you. This is about leadership, stability, finances, doing the right thing, showing up for yourself and others. This week, you're going to take care of practical things, but you're going to do it well, and it's the right thing to do. It will create comfort, safety, and stability, which is what we all need, right? All right. Smile Soul 20, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years and for being a moderator. Smile Soul 20, 8 of Cups reversed. This is basically don't give up. The things you want, the things you're working for, do not give up. Redouble your efforts to look for what you want, to find what you want, to make it happen. Good luck. Over on Instagram, Jojo G, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Queen of Swords. This week, don't let anyone or anything cause you to doubt your integrity and intelligence. You know who you are. You know what's right. You know what you're doing. Just do it. You're good. And over on Instagram, Chrissy Chris, good to see you. Here's a card for you for the week ahead. Well, we love this. It's the 10 of Cups. This is about family, friendship, happy endings, not necessarily at the massage parlor. This week, it's about leaning into love in all of its forms. Enjoy your friends, enjoy your family. And if you have a great romantic partner, celebrate that. If you don't and you want one, this could mean that one is on the way. All right. Okay. Pamela Phillips. You show up as dummy handle. You have been a member for more than 4 years, and thank you for using members only emojis. From a wintry New York, hope everyone is safe and warm. We're going to do you, your daughter, and Pip, and of course, Pip is also a member here. Okay, so for you, Pamela. 10 of Swords reversed. There are things that are upsetting. There are things that are hurtful. There are things that are scary. But we're not going to think about those things right now. What we're going to think about is where you can take control, where you can do something, where you can make a difference. That's where you're putting your focus, and that will serve you very well. Now, for your daughter, 10 of Cups reversed. It's been really up and down. A lot of emotional highs and lows. This week, there may be some interpersonal difficulty, either amongst your friends or professionally. One way or the other, the important thing is to stay emotionally regulated and don't let other people twist you around. Now, for Pip, the Lovers reversed. This week, really work on that self-esteem and sense of self-worth. Trust yourself to make good decisions and show yourself some love. Martha Vink, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. And thanks for using members only emojis. 2 of Cups reversed. Martha, this week, I think there's going to be a lot about managing relationships, and some of those may be difficult. It may be church politics, it may be politics, it may be something more within the family. But stay strong in your own sense of love and your own sense of what works for you. Spirit Connections, Christine Halliwell, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year and for using members only emojis. 4 of Pentacles reversed. This week, you are giving it all and doing it all. You are outside of your comfort zone. You are doing new things, and you are taking some appropriate risks. Be open, be open-minded, and see where that openness takes you. It will be a good thing. Liz Harrison, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Here's a card for you, and thanks for using members only emojis. 9 of Pentacles reversed. There is something here. There is something here that is making you feel less than, that is making you feel not good enough. Figure out what that is and turn it the heck around. You need to be grounded in your own confidence. Gypsy Grounded in Reality, so good to see you over on Instagram. Thanks for being here. Magician Reversed. This week, pay attention to communication. Who you're communicating with, how you're communicating, and how they're communicating. And like this is basically saying it's okay to not continue a conversation that is going nowhere. Jenna, I love the Light Seers deck. Yeah, me too. Liz, thank you, and thank you for the encouragement. Absolutely. You are very, very welcome. Spirit Connections, Christine, thank you, Christiana. I will stay open to new things. I know you will. Thanks for being here. Audrey M., so great to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years and for using members-only emojis. Audrey, it's the 10 of Wands reversed. There's something here about letting go of old baggage. There's something here about letting friends assist you with big projects, and something here about not taking everything everywhere all on at once. Do with that what you will. Christina, thank you for being a member. We appreciate you. You've been a member for more than 4 years. And thanks for using members-only emojis. Wheel of Fortune reversed. So either you're working on quitting a bad habit, or there has been some misfortune, or there's a cycle you're trying to bring to a close, but it's taking time. One way or the other, let's turn this right side up to welcome some good luck and good cycles. And this week, Christina, in a way that is kind toward yourself, pay attention to habits that you want to change, and pay attention to cycles also that you want to change. Like, where do you want to make change? It's time to do it, and you can. All right, Joyous Ocean, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Happy Monday from Snowville, and I know you're in New York. Cards for you and Jada. Okay, Joyous Ocean. The Lovers. This week, it's about connections, making connections with others, meeting new people, and having a lot of love for yourself and your journey. For Jada, Two of Wands reversed. Right now, you're having a hard time seeing what the future should look like. You need to find your vision, and with that, you need to find your hope. You lose hope, you lose optimism, and then you lose vision. Christina, you are very welcome. V365 over on Twitch. Good to see you. Strength reversed. V, there is something going on that is causing you frustration and maybe even anger. Be careful about how you respond to it. Be aware of it, but be careful about how you respond to it, because if you cannot respond to it with gentleness and compassion, that's going to be a problem. Now, what if you're asking someone else to have compassion for you? If you're asking someone to have compassion for you and they cannot, it is perfectly okay to back away. LP, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Five of Wands. When do you start your new job? This week, there's some conflict, and it may be internal conflict just in terms of getting ready to make a change in your life. Maybe there's conflict in terms of what you want or don't want or aren't sure if you want. One way or the other, let conflict lead to success. Donna DeStefano, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Donna, you get the Page of Cups. I love this card so much, although I don't love the depiction in this deck. Donna, this week it's all about love. Really try to feel the energy of love from those in spirit. Try to speak lovingly to yourself and others and see what the energy brings as you focus on feeling, communicating, and sharing love. TJ and GA, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. TJ and GA, here we go. Three of Pentacles. TJ, this week, it's about career, it's about creativity, it's about doing the work that you know you want and need to do. You're supported in getting it done. History in the making. Hello from Los Angeles. Well, hello right back at you from Palm City, Florida. Glad you're here. Let me know if you'd like a card for the week ahead. Okay, V365 on Twitch. I think I did you, but I can't remember what the card was, so I'm not sure if I did. So we're doing it now. V365 on Twitch, Two of Wands. This week, it's all about looking forward to the future, figuring out what you want to do, make your plans, dream your dreams, and set your goals this week. Crystal, good to see you. You are in the queue. AM, nice to see you. You're in the queue. Christina, you are very welcome. Jeannie Mnuchin, you're up next. Jeannie, thanks for being a member for more than 4 years and for using members only emojis. Knight of Swords reversed. Like there's this sense that you need to move quickly, but you're not even sure what you need to do. So it's like you got to go somewhere fast, but where and how? And that's frustrating and weird. And I recognize this, like this really just speaks to the odd sense of pressure. You've called this the liminal time period, and that makes so much sense. And this just acknowledges that you're doing all the things you need to do, but it's going to feel weird for a minute. Hey, Shadowlight, good to see you. You are in the queue. All right, Barbie Bird, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years and for using members only emojis. We're going to do you and Mix You Ear, Michelle, who is also a member here. Mix You Ear, I thought I saw you earlier here this morning. Not sure, but I thought I did. Anyway, good morning to you both, Barbie Bird and Michelle. For you, Barbie, Knight of Swords reversed. So you are still not feeling it, right? And maybe it's the weather and maybe it's just being in a funk. But here's the thing. Hi, Barbie. Good to see you. I see you're here with me. So with the Knight of Wands reversed, there could be some destructive thinking, some negative thinking, some angry thinking. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. But don't take action based on the internal voices of the Knight of Wands reversed. Tell me you understand what that means. Okay. And for Michelle, Mix You Ear, Two of Cups reversed. Unfortunately, Mix You Ear, Michelle, it feels like you're figuring out like who you can trust and who you can't. Who are your safe people? Where are your safe spaces? And how can you be a safe space for yourself? So that's what you're working on this week. Good luck. Oh, Barbie, it's about the work situation. Okay, so don't blow up your job. It should, might you need to be looking for a new job? Maybe, but with that Knight of Wands reversed, don't blow up this job. Do not blow up this job. Could you find another job in transition? Sure, but don't blow this up. All right, back over to Instagram. Okay, got Gypsy grounded in reality. History in the making. So good to see you. Thanks, and hope you and everyone has a wonderful week this week. Thank you, and right back at you. All right, history in the making. Two of Cups upright. Finally, someone got this upright. Hallelujah. So this week, it's about the healing power of love for you. It's about relationships, friendship, romance, family, whatever is going on there. It's about really valuing and building the relationships in your life and welcoming new good relationships. It's all about love. Barbie Bird, yeah, I'm trying to moderate myself. Yeah, that's exactly right. For now. All right. Joanne Ellis, good to see you. Hope you're doing great. Here's a card for the week ahead. 10 of Swords reversed. Joanne. So, it's not going to be as bad as you think? Maybe? Like there's a lot of stress here. But in that reversal, it's going away. It's getting better. It's not going to be as bad as you think. So stay positive, even though it's still not 100% great. Stay positive. It'll get better. DH, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. 7 of Swords reversed. DH, this is a clear message that you are in your integrity. If you or anyone else is questioning whether you're doing the right things, you are. Helen, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Helen895. Thanks for using members only emojis. Page of Swords. Helen, if you're a writer, this is a good week to get writing. One way or the other, it's about learning. It's about communication. It's about knowing the right thing and doing the right thing. It could be about taking classes. One way or the other, though, it's intelligent, it's growth, it's integrity, it's learning. Can't go wrong with any of that. Claire, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. We appreciate you. On board to fly to Costa Rica. Fabulous. Have an amazing trip. That is so good. A card for you, of course. Claire, it's Justice reversed. And of course, this came up in our 3-card weekly reading as well. There may be some things that happen this week that you're not pleased with, whether it's what happens there or news from back home. One way or the other, keep your balance. And, you can't fight in the revolution if you're letting people piss in your Cheerios. So keep your balance and keep your good mood no matter what. Linda Armstrong, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Okay. And for those of you who don't know, Linda Armstrong, who is also Linda Loop, is the celebrity dancer in her local Dancing with the Stars. So excited for this. If I don't get to see a video, I'm going to be very upset. Here we go, Linda. Good morning from the frozen north. Ace of Swords. This week, Linda, you've got your head screwed on right. Your communication, your thoughts, your ideas, your integrity, all 100%, all good. You're going to kick some butt this week, and you're going to do it with a lot of intelligence and integrity. You may even be masterminding some new projects, and it's all good. RKFBE, so nice to see you over on Instagram. Let me know if you'd like a card for the week ahead, please. All right. Caroline McLaughlin, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. And thanks for using members only emojis. Strength reversed. Okay, so this week, Watch out for things that make you angry and frustrated, and be careful about your response. You don't have to roll over. You can be firm, but you can be kind and gentle. And I know that's how you always are anyway. So not sure why this is coming up, but there's definitely a sense of needing to temper yourself and be kind and gentle with yourself. Lee Kenyon, so good to see you. Would you like a card for the week ahead? Linda, thank you. Northeastern Pennsylvania famous. Damn straight you are. Divyan Shamishra, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Divyan, we get strength upright. Better than reverse, better than reversed. We love that. So Divyan, this week, it's all about recognizing that you catch more flies with sugar than you do with vinegar. As I was saying about this card earlier, you can be firm, you can be clear, but do it from a place of kindness and love, even if it's not received that way. Okay, Lee, you are in the queue. Kay Talk, so good to see you. We're going to do a card for you, your daughter Skylar, and your husband, of course. And we recognize that Skylar is one. Okay, a card for you, Kay. The Four of Wands. The thing is, you are not necessarily feeling a sense of stability and support right now. And so you need to do what you can to cultivate that within yourself and to ask for what you need around you this week and always. Now, for baby Skylar. Skylar is doing her job. Perhaps it's teething. This is the devil. Perhaps it's teething. Perhaps it's sleep issues. Perhaps it's just the joy of being one. But Skylar this week is going to have a lot of demands, as all good one-year-olds do. And for your husband, Judgment. I feel like there is a realization that we need change, and we just don't know what that change looks like. So conversations about change is what's necessary. L.A. Lar, so good to see you on Twitch. What do I need to know after what just happened? Okay, on Monday we do a card for the week ahead. Let me do that and interpret it with that in mind. So this week, L.A. Lar, what you need to do is kind of go forward based on your own motivation and your own creativity. You do you, boo. That's what you need to do. And you need to do it in as lighthearted a way as possible. And I recognize when we say after what just happened, that's probably not a lighthearted thing at all. And I'm not trying to hit you with toxic positivity, but I am saying you have a way forward and you just go. Good luck. Let me know how that goes. Over on Instagram, RKFBE, so good to see you. Here is your card. Judgment reversed. So, RKFBE, there is something that you thought was over, done, and dusted, and it's not. So this could be about needing to go back and get closure. It could be a new opportunity with something where you thought the opportunity was no longer available. One way or the other, look for what you thought was closed that remains open. L.A. Laura, you are more than welcome. Okay. Jackie Masters, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years and for using members-only emojis. Okay. Jackie Masters, here we go. Ace of Cups. Jackie, I love this for you. Could be very good for romance, for friendship, and just for good vibes all around. What are those vibes? Those vibes are love. This week, it's all about love. Keep your heart open and keep your mind open to good things. And look for them and follow them and cultivate them because there's good energy to be had for you this week. Ocean Girl 2018, Lisa, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Eight of Wands. This week is going to fly by, but it could be fun. There could be some creativity and there could be some interesting conversations. So just be open to the energy flow and that's not a bad thing. Teresa, you are very welcome. Lisa E., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're going to do you and your daughter, Jenna. Okay. Lisa E., for your week ahead, King of Cups reversed. You have been trained over time to look at a piece of aluminum and see silver. When we talk about new friends, dating, meeting new people, make sure you're finding the silver, not the aluminum. Good luck. And for your daughter, Jenna, Four of Pentacles reversed. Be open-minded to things that you didn't think you wanted to consider. Be open-minded to solutions that you had once thought were not good, maybe will turn out to be so. Okay, Divian, yes, I just did you a few moments ago. Cassandra Revelta, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. A card for you and for your mom, and your mom Raquel is also a member here. Okay, here we go, Cassie. Ace of Swords. This week, you're going to have a lot of clarity. Be open to that clarity. Even if you don't love where it leads you, be open to it. And for your mom, Four of Pentacles. This week, it's about self-care. Guard your energy, guard your money, guard yourself, and take care of yourself this week. Jackie says, that sounds great. Yeah, it sure does. Ocean Girl, the Eight of Wands was my personal card of the day today. Yeah, see, this is good energy. We feel good about this. Ren G, so great to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for you and your husband, of course. For you, Ren, the Knight of Wands. This week, try to be fun, try to be creative, and try to pursue the things that matter most to you. And for your husband, Ren, Seven of Pentacles reversed. There's something different or changing or something regarding work. Maybe it's just time off this week, in which case, enjoy. But there may be some other changes around the work you do or the work you feel you need to do. Be open to those changes and adjust. CB Muzz, I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for being here. A card for you and for your daughter. Of course, I hope you're doing well. For you, CB Muzz, King of Cups reversed. There are ways where, in terms of taking care of your responsibilities, I feel like you're not feeling happy or supported. Do what you can. If it's spiritual support and that's the best you're going to do, get that spiritual support. But see what you can do about getting support from the earthly realm as well. And for your daughter, Strength reversed. There is a lot here that is frustrating and upsetting. We acknowledge that and deal with that, but don't turn that energy inward because that will make it worse. Lily, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Finally starting to feel a little bit better. I'm glad. I know it's been a long haul. I'm so sorry. Thanks for using members only emojis. Lily, we get the Queen of Swords, and I think you are clear on what it is you need to do, what it is you want to do, and you are doing those things, which is very appropriate to have clarity on your own life and your own journey. All right, Izzy, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. And thanks for being a member, Izzy. You get the Ace of Swords. This week, you will make decisions clearly. You will speak and act with integrity and intelligence. And you may be starting a new project. Jenna Perkins, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Jenna, we get the Page of Cups reversed. Perhaps someone has not dealt with you kindly. Perhaps you're not feeling kindly toward yourself or someone else right now. Let's see what we can do to turn this around, because we need more kind energy here, and you are naturally and normally a kind person. So address whatever issues need to be addressed, but try to do so in a sweet way if you can. Baby Cake, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. King of Cups reversed. I'm starting to think this is stalking us. So I'm going to say something different about this card than I would normally say. For you, Baby Cakes, if people around you have authority over you, or are speaking in an authoritarian way, but are doing so in an unkind way, you have a right to kindly call them out on it. You have a right to request that you be treated with a pleasant attitude. You have a right to demand that if people are going to speak with you, they do so in a kind way. Jenna, you are very welcome. Lily says, thank you so much for this awesome reading. Have a beautiful day. You too. Siba Muz says, grateful. Thank you. I'm grateful to you for being here. Renji, you are very welcome. Shadowlight, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Five of Wands. This week, we're looking at the conflict that comes on the way to creating something good. Whether it's internal conflict or conflict with another person, what this is about is figuring it out so you can create something good and be successful. Lee Kenyon, my good friend, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Here's a card for you. Two of Cups reversed. So, you're not the first one to get this. This can talk about not feeling supported. This can talk about not feeling the love. This can talk about not being kind to yourself or having people around you who are supposed to be the ones who show up for you, not showing up the way you want. Do what you have to do to ask for what you need this week. And do what you have to do to be a good friend to yourself and support yourself this week. Shirley Meador, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Shirley, we have the Seven of Wands. This week, you may have to rise to an occasion. This week, you may have to stand up for something, to defend yourself or someone else, to do what needs to be done without help. And you will be able to do it without question. AM. Good to see you. AM, here's a card for you. 10 of Cups reversed. So AM, I feel like you're not feeling the love either. There may be issues with friends. There may be issues with family. It may be that you need to meet new people, or it may be that you need to have supportive conversations with people around you. This week, Pay attention to your interpersonal relationships and make sure you feel supported. Crystal, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. 10 of Swords reversed. We are grateful for this reversal. Things have been stressful here. My goodness. Things have been stressful, but we see improvement and we see it soon. So be open to that improvement. All right. Now, I believe we are at last call. My friends, I appreciate you so very much. Thanks for starting the week with me, wherever you are in the world, whatever the weather is. I appreciate you. Crystal says, I'm very grateful for the reversal. I'm open to improvement. Thank you so much. You are very welcome. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Okay, just coming in, we have TT. TT, would you like a card for the week ahead? We are just getting ready to sign off, but I am happy to give you a card if you like. We are at last call. All right, so let me know. I am available for readings. There is a link in the description to book with me. Please do so, especially if you're snowed in. What else are you going to do? All right, here we go. I got a couple of more. I see you, Ashley. Okay, we're going to start with TT. For your week ahead, 3 of Swords reversed. We're grateful for the reversal. It is all about healing. There has been hurt. There has been heartache. It's time for healing. Ashley, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. The Sun. This week, you allow yourself to shine. This week, you know what a boss you are, and you let that energy out. Do not make yourself small. Do not think small, not for anyone, not for anything. Yeah, Crystal, sending some warm Florida sun to all our friends in the snow. Same, my friends. Same. All right, we are back to last call. I appreciate all of you so very much. Reach out, book your session with me. Members, we have a members only live coming up this week. Let me figure out when it is. The link is already up, and it is Wednesday. So this Wednesday, if you are a member of this channel, or if you become a member of this channel between now and then, you can join us. And you know what we're doing? We're doing tarot magic. We will do divination and magic for the members this Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Join us then. Theranaya, you are just here under the wire. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member, Theranaya. Here's a card for you. Knight of Cups reversed. I feel like there is someone or some people that you really care about, that you really want to have some conversations with, but you're not sure how to do it. Find a way to express what you need to express, what you want to express with others, to others this week, Theranaya. All right, my friends. Members, please join us for our Members Only Live this Thursday. Love and Light Vibe, you are just coming in. Would you like a card for the week ahead? Get you in under the wire as well. Love and Light Vibe, here we go. Devil reversed. This week, it's about getting rid of attachments, letting go of what no longer serves you. Roxanne, good to see you. Thanks for being a new member here. Here's a card for you. Knight of Wands. This week, pursue the things that excite you most. This week, pursue creativity, passion, and the things that motivate you. Let nothing be in your way. All right, my friends, thank you so much. Members, join us Wednesday evening. Everyone else, Roxanne's Friend and Revival of Venus. Everyone else, book a reading, but we're going back for 2 more. Wait a minute. So Roxanne, you have a friend who would like a card as well. So Roxanne, here is for your friend, Ace of Cups. This week, it's all about love, welcoming new relationships, whether that's friends or new understanding or romance. Revival of Venus, good to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for your week ahead, 8 of Swords reversed. This is some bull. No, seriously. Around you, there will be BS. Do not react to it. Keep your mouth closed. Take note, be aware, observe, but plan your reactions. No instantaneous reaction. All right. My friends, once again, thank you so much. I will look forward to seeing you soon. Members Wednesday night. Appointments are available. Have a great day and a great week, everyone. See you soon.